Welcome to eBlockCoin Guide for setting up a Masternode. In this video, I'm going to go over how to set up a Masternode using a VPS server. So the first thing is, you'll need to have a VPS service. And in this video demonstration, I will use Vultr.com to set up a new server. So you can click on this Vultr.com. If you don't have an account, it's very simple. Put in your email and password and create an account. You can fund this account with $10 or $25. I'm going to log into my account soon to show you how to set it up. After you have set up your Vultr.com account, you'll need a wallet. And you'll need to have 2,500 coins in your wallet to set this up. Okay, I now have 2,501 coins. I always send in a little bit more because of the transaction fees. I will follow this guide that I have received to open up and set up my Masternode. So I have already 2,500 coins in my wallet. And now I will need to go in to click File, click Receiving Address. So click File, Receiving Address. Okay, I'm going to create, going back over here, Receiving Address. Click New. Just follow the instructions. Click New, put in MN1. If this is your first Masternode. If this is your second node, just put in a 2. And if this is your third, you just keep going on like this. So I have my first Masternode. So I'm going to do MN1 and click OK. Now you can see here on this line. The same thing over here. Select MN1 line and click Copy and Close. Let's do that. Now this is selected when it's brown. As you can see here, this is selected. So I know it starts with EG8. Close. OK. Then I need to go and click on the Send tab. Paste in that address. So let's do that. Send tab. And I need to go in and paste this address. And it comes in MN1. I need to send 2,500 coins and press the Send button. What I'm doing now is sending to myself. I'm sending it to this wallet, myself. Do not send more than 2,500. That's why you need to have a little extra to cover the transaction fee. I'm going to hit the Send button, the Yes button. Okay. Just like this. As you can see here, press the Yes button. I need to wait for 15 confirmations. So let's go back to the wallet in Transactions. This is payment to yourself. That's exactly what we sent now. Over here, if you highlight with your mouse, you can see 5 out of 6 confirmations. Right here, you can see 1 out of 6. We need to have more than 15 confirmations to start the Masternode. So in the meantime, as we wait for the confirmations, we can start setting up our server. And you just follow the steps over here. I'm going to log into the server. But in order to open a new server, just click on this plus sign right here. And I'm in now, creating a new server. You can use any of this. I'm just going to leave it the recommendation over here. I'm going to go down, and the server type, as you see here, it gives you the exact instructions. So we're going to select 16.04 times 64. And we're going to select the $5 plan. I'm just going to leave everything whatever it is. And I'm going to give it a name here, and we're going to call it MN1. So I'm calling it EBRC-MN1. And now I'm going to deploy with this blue button right here. Okay, this is my testing server that I'm not going to use. I'm going to delete it after this video. But this is currently installing, so it's going to take a few minutes. Now we need to go in using a Windows software called PuTTY. So we're going to go to the internet, search PuTTY, go to the first link here, and download by clicking here. And we are going to download this one. Okay, open, run it. Next, yes, install, finish. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, PuTTY. So that's okay. We have our wallet so far. We can check how many confirmations are here. We have 8. I need to set up right here. Click PuTTY. We need to put in the IP address. So, going back over here, let's find the IP address. So the IP address is right here. Just click on this box and it will copy. Paste it in and open it up. A pop-up comes up the first time. Say yes. Okay. And now we need to log in. Usually the login is ROOT. So now we need to look for the password. So you can show the password here, but I don't need to. We can just click copy and paste it in. When you paste it in, you do not do Control-C. Just right-click and enter. Right-click and enter. Okay, now you're in the server. Now I need to go back here. And we see the same exact screen. I need to copy this line. Right-click, enter. Then I need to go into the next one. Copy, right-click, for some reason it didn't work, so I'm recopying this one line and putting it back in and do enter. Don't leave any spaces here. Let's copy this one now. So what I can do basically is I'm now in the G Hub. And let me try to copy it from the G Hub. Copy that from the G Hub. And as you can see, it went through from the G Hub. Copy that from the G Hub. And then enter. Okay, so we're now in this stage. For some reason, this doesn't work. Go to the G Hub setup page and you'll find these links. Okay, so we're waiting for this exact picture over here. Now we need to go into the wallet and get a private key. So we need to type it in. So let's do that. Over here, Tools, Console, and I need to type it in. Generate key. So I have the key now. Okay, this is for video purposes only, so I'm going to delete the entire server and everything in this wallet. So over here we have the generate key, and we need to paste it into the server. And just again, the right key, and enter. That's it. Now let's go back to the file. So we did that. We have this picture. Now we need to configure the file. Going back to the wallet, open up Masternode configuration file. Notepad, and we need to have exactly the same, like this. So we're going to call it mn1 space. Now we need to copy in the IP address, just like you see over here. So I'm going to copy the IP address. Now I need to copy the master key, which I have right here. Space. Now I need to get the transaction collateral. So how do I get that? Let's go back to the file. And we need to put in transaction file. I'm going to go to Tools, Debug Console, and put in Masternode outputs. And it's going to give me a number. So that's the number I need to copy, and that's the 0 I need to copy. Going back to this file over here, paste that in, space 0. Save it. Again, my one IP address, master key, transaction ID, and then the number. And then I'm going to close this one. I need to close the wallet and reopen the wallet. As you can see here, close the wallet, reopen the wallet, and then we need to open it up again. As you can see here, now it's saying 2,500 coins is locked. We need to wait until this sinks in. I'm going to go back to Masternodes. You can see MN1 with the IP address missing. Now let's go into transactions to see if we have 15 confirmations. Yes, we have 20. So now we need to wait until this becomes a green check here. And we can go ahead and open it up. Enable that. So I'm going to go back to Masternodes. I need to wait until this becomes green, which can take a few minutes. Now that this is green, we can right-click on this and start, and I'm going to say yes. It's enabled. But to confirm that, we need to go into Tools and enter this in with MN1. And now it's successful. Now you can see updates. It's going to change data 1 minus. It's fine. But to confirm that, I need to go back to the wallet, the server over here, and see if this is confirming the same thing. So in the G-Hub Masternode guide, it gives me the instructions. It gives me the same instructions. Now I'm waiting for confirmation number 4. Now it gives me status number 4, which means this is active. I can close that now. So now we have successfully in 15 minutes opened up a Masternode. It's going to take a few hours until it sinks in and you start receiving rewards.